Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk about whether you should start a nonprofit or a for-profit. Because a lot of people will come to me and ask me, well, I want to start a nonprofit, but I'm not quite sure about the funding, or I might want to start a for-profit. So before we even go any further, we should explore those two different options. So with a nonprofit, you do not own the company. The executive director does not get any individual financial gain from running the organization or from any of the money, the funds that the organization raises outside of a salary. Now, for a for-profit, the individual, the person who owns the company or the persons who own the company are individually benefiting from the profits of the company, right? So with the nonprofit, you've got the community or disadvantaged populations that are benefiting from the services. For the for-profit, you may or may not have a community or individuals that are disadvantaged benefiting from your products or services. Another big thing is the difference between the funding streams. So for instance, I started a nonprofit, and my purpose was to help young people who were aging out of the foster care system and help them with employment, housing, help them to get back on their feet because they don't have family after they leave the foster care system. So for that population, they don't have any money. They tend to not have any income. They tend to be homeless. So they can't pay for my services. But there are a lot of foundations and funders out there who will make grants to organizations such as that's providing a need that individuals cannot cover for themselves. Now, not to say that for a for-profit, there aren't companies or entities out there that will fund social enterprises, because there are, but they're a little bit more few and far between, because you have to have a service or product that maybe your clients or your population are able to pay for, but it still serves a social good. So for instance, pause.